Hello everyone, and Happy New Year. 2021 is only 3 weeks old, but we have seen a great deal of news regionally, provincially, and certainly federally. Much like last year, COVID-19 is dominating our headlines. Last week, both Canada and Ontario released new modeling on the pandemic, and news was bad. We are on track to have serious and long-lasting impacts on our healthcare system. On Tuesday, Ontario's public health team had sobering words on the status of our healthcare system. Right now, with positivity rates at 4.3%, Ontario is poised to see close to 20,000 cases per day in February. These numbers are already overwhelming hospitals, but as Dr. Brown stated, the impact on our healthcare system is greater today than at any other time in Ontario's history. Locally, Windsor-Essex has the highest number of new cases per 100,000 than anywhere else in the province. This week, a new local lab came online to conduct testing, which is expected to assist with reducing turnaround times on results, as well as assist public health tracking and follow-up. We all need to do our part, so please stay home if you do not need to travel. By now, workplaces should have provided information to their employees on Ontario's stay-at-home order. Here at the town, all of our facilities are closed to the public and much of our staff is working from home. We continue to deliver services to residents and businesses over the phone, by email, and by secure Dropbox. Visit the dedicated COVID-19 page on our website to see what services are available. I want everyone to understand, this isn't just about COVID-19 anymore. This is about the impact on our healthcare system. Well, data shows that the majority of people who contract the virus will survive. The volume of positive cases and the need for hospitalization results and other healthcare options are being put on hold. Surgery wait times are now sitting at 1 to 1.5 years waiting. Vulnerable patients, like those waiting for cancer surgery, are forced to wait. Frontline medical staffs are looking at having to make difficult decisions on who gets treatment. I can't emphasize it enough. We all need to do our part. I spoke with the Windsor Star recently and said that there is light at the end of the tunnel, but it's a long tunnel. This is absolutely true. We know things will get better. We just need to make it through the current challenges to get there. I'm asking you to follow public health guidelines, not just for yourself and your families, but for those who need access to our healthcare system. Allowing this virus to continue to spread in communities across the region increases the impact to our healthcare system. Windsor-Essex has already reached capacity at our hospitals and has had to transfer patients to other hospitals in the province to alleviate the pressure. We must do our part to reduce the community transmission. So once again, I stress the importance of individual measures like wearing a mask, washing your hands, sanitizing frequently touched surfaces, keeping your distance, staying away from crowded areas, staying home if you're sick. I know 2020 was difficult, and with January feeling like the longest, darkest month, it may seem like there is no end in sight. We can do this. Set aside your feelings of exhaustion and frustration with ongoing restrictions. We do not have widespread vaccinations yet. For now, we must act to protect our family, our friends, our neighbors, and our community, and bring the numbers down. Last Wednesday, Council met for deliberations on the 2021 business plan and budget. Over 4.5 hours, members of council heard from each department on expected projects and expenses for 2021. My colleagues and I had the opportunity to ask questions and go over where there might be savings. At the end of the meeting, it was determined that our 2021 will see a blended tax rate increase of 1.48%. This means when you include the money paid to education and to the County of Essex, residents will see a property tax increase of approximately $51 annually on a $250,000 home. 2021 will see the start of over $26 million in capital projects, including improvements to Manning Road, improvements at the L'Esperance Road via rail tracks, design and construction in the Manning Road secondary plan area, and a new pickleball complex at the Cost Park. The big multi-year project getting underway in 2021 is the replacement of the P.J. Cecile, Scully, and St. Mark's pumping stations and associated stormwater main works for flood mitigation. This project is expected to cost the town approximately $26 million, with up to $10.7 million of that cost coming from the federal government's Disaster Mitigation and Adaptation Fund. One of the other items that came out of the budget deliberation was a decision to cancel this year's Tecumseh Corn Festival. This event takes months to organize, and with a team of volunteers and staff putting it all together, with the uncertainty surrounding gatherings and events for this year, we determined it was not feasible to allocate resources towards an event that had the potential to be canceled. We know this event our community really looks forward to. After all, it's been recognized 17 times as one of the top 100 festivals in Ontario. So we too are disappointed to have to cancel it. The good news is that our recreation team will be putting together other events and activities that can be enjoyed within the public health guidelines throughout the summer. Also, at last week's regular council meeting, we discussed plans to celebrate the 100th anniversary of our fire department and the start of the town of Tecumseh in 1921. This year marks the milestone for our fire services, and we are putting together a team to organize a celebration next year when it is safe to gather once again. Further details will be shared as the project unfolds. Finally, I want to send thanks out to this community for your support and certainly participation in the holiday activities we launched in December, specifically our Holiday Lights program. We had a good number of submissions in our contest, and driving through town, I was so happy to see so many homes decorated for the holidays. I also note that many are still lit in January. We received a number of positive comments on the event, and I am so pleased that we were together as a community. I hope that we all will continue that effort through this year as we pull together through this ongoing pandemic. I'll leave you with this. Be kind to one another. We're all struggling through this time, and a little bit of kindness goes a long way. When you're out in town, at the grocery store, or behind the wheel of your car, or simply out for a walk, be kind and considerate towards others. Thank you, and I will see you all soon.